Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my GTA Online Diamond Casino Heist Mastery Guide. Today I'll be going over the Yung Ancestor disguise to the Big Con approach. First we'll discuss the setup missions and which ones you should do for this approach, and then I will do a step-by-step guide on what to do during the finale of this heist. So the Yung Ancestor method has a total of 3 approach-specific setup missions. If you remember in last week's episode, I talked about how the exit disguise wasn't required due to the existence of the high roller outfits that are permanently available once you unlock them, which makes the exit disguise an optional mission. And if you are wondering how to unlock the Yung Ancestor approach in general, I will have a link to a previous Mastery Guide episode in the description where I show exactly how to do that. Now the first setup mission has you driving all over the map to get rid of this rental car with a dead body in the back. The first objective, he will tell you to drive to the dam and put it in the water. Then he changes his mind after you get there and tells you to drive it to an abandoned lot to burn the car. And then once you get near that waypoint, he changes his mind again and tells you to drive to the scrapyard to get rid of the evidence, after which he will hit you with one more destination change, and this time it's all the way at the Altruist camp way up north in the mountains. This mission is not really difficult at all, it's just a bunch of driving that makes it take forever to complete. Although you can do this very easily solo, you're not going to need another player to help you because it is just driving. The second setup is way easier. You just have to take out the paparazzi and destroy their cameras. It's kind of like a smaller version of Headhunter. Again, it can be done solo very easily with a Mark II. You can get it done in a few minutes. It takes a fraction of the time that the first mission takes because there's only like 3 targets that all spawn very close to the casino, so you're not going to be going very far. After that, there's just the vault drills, which I'm just going to briefly go over. It's the exact same as the other Big Con approaches. You have to take them off of robbers at a Fleece Bank. I recommend 2 players, but it's not very hard at all. As far as setups for the finale go, you don't need to do dug-in shipments because you're going to be meleeing the guards anyways. It's the exact same reason you don't have to do dug-in shipments for the security van approach. One setup you may want to specifically do for Yung Ancestors though is patrol routes. It's going to help you when you get down to the vault floor, and I'll explain more when we get to that point in the finale. Getting into the finale now, the first part is just like any other finale. You are driving to the casino, this time to the main entrance. Just make sure when you get out you have your guns away so you don't alert the guard.
Here we go. This is the easy part. Just walk in there like you're the most entitled pricks in the universe. Shouldn't be too much of a stretch.
When you are inside the casino, you have to walk very slowly up to the management area where a cutscene will play out. It's pretty drawn out and you can't skip it unfortunately, but with the power of editing, I am able to skip it, so we're going to cut right to the action inside of the staff lobby.
Well, that looked relaxing.
This guy is not a required takedown. You can choose to ignore him, or you can kill him for the 25 RP. Either way, it doesn't really matter.
For a moment, I didn't think you were gonna get back.
Here is a staircase. Instead of actually walking down the stairs like normal people, it's quicker to just jump over the ledge and land down at the staff floor, and you don't have to worry about the camera when doing this also.
There. Go down the hall until you get to the staircase. Then go down to the ground floor and make your way to the vault.
In the staff lobby, there's going to be a guard with a long patrol route that goes all the way to where I am standing right now. However, you don't have to take him out. As long as you have your gun away, you can just walk past every guard in the main lobby with no issues at all. As long as you don't stick around in the cone of vision for too long, of course. But just go in first person and run past them to the back hallway. This guard in the security room will stop here and look out the window for a bit. Make sure he is not looking when you walk by.
You're coming up on the staff lobby, so remember to stay out of sight. You're not supposed to be there. If you blow your cover, you'll need to start fighting. Oh no, this place is off.
Once you reach the back hallway, immediately go into the laundry room to avoid the guard patrolling the hallway, along with the camera.
Through here. You can't be here. Hey, who the hell are you? Get out. This pass gets you into the office and hotel. But if anyone sees you in the staff lobby, expect a confrontation. You can take the elevator down to the vault if you're up to hacking its security control. Otherwise,
Now we have reached the hallway behind the security room containing a camera and a guard patrolling the area. You can do 2 things here. You can either take the guard out with a melee hit with your gun, just make sure he is on the other side of the hallway so the camera does not spot his body, or you can just walk right past him while you have your gun away and he will not shoot you on sight. If you choose the second way, make sure the guard does not see you swipe the keycard to the staircase though.
it's the stairs.
hell? You can't be here! Hey, you can't be here!
Behind that big door is the daily cash storage. There should be an access button in the security room if you want to try for the extra take.
Just like in the silent and sneaky approach, you can run in first person right past the cameras without them spotting you. At the vault floor, there are 2 guards that both actively patrol the area, one on each side of the staircase. This is where doing patrol routes may come in handy for you. If you don't do the patrol routes, you will have to wait here until the guard passes the door, because only then will he show up on the map for you. And if you walk outside of this door not knowing where the guards are, you risk getting spotted and failing the mission. But once you exit the door, you will need to take both of the patrolling guards out.
Hey!
In the center area, there will be a guard pacing back and forth behind the counter. All you need to do is stick close to the wall on the left hand side and sneak past him. Don't try to take him out at this time. Now you have made it safely to the vault, and this is where I will cut to the exit, as the strategy in the vault has nothing to do with the Young Ancestor approach specifically. It's all going to depend on, number 1, how many players you have, and number 2, what your vault content is. Exiting the vault, the guy that was pacing back and forth behind the counter is now sitting still facing the other direction, so you can easily sneak up behind him, knock him out, and continue on. Or if you stick really close to the wall on the right, you can just sneak past him just outside of his cone of vision, but I don't like to do that because it's kind of risky. Plus, taking him out doesn't really take that much longer than just sneaking past him anyways.
Take the stairs as long as you move quickly. Now! Okay, I need you to stay calm.
Since we didn't take out this guy heading down to the vault, we have to take him out right here. If you did take him out earlier, you guys can just exit out of this door, no problem, and head to the right.
They've seen what you did to the vault, and now the whole place is locking down fast.
Just like the other big con exits, there's a second guard patrolling the hallway that you have to deal with once he's in the right spot.
They know you're still in the building. Just keep moving and keep quiet. They're closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
Again, you want to just avoid this guy and make your way to the laundry room where your outfits will be located. Now, we didn't have any exit disguises on this run, so we had to be extra careful when exiting, but ideally, when you have the outfits on, you could just walk right out the door, or grab the daily vault by taking out the 2 guards in the security room. For our exit, we are going the exact same way we went for the security van approach. We're going to run to the right and take out these 2 newsagents standing around.
So if they see you, they'll know
This is where our exit strategy changes a bit. On the Young Ancestor approach, you have the option of taking Young Ancestor's Furia, which is parked out front in the parking lot of the casino. And that is exactly what we are going to do.
So just stay out of their way, keep your cool, and get to the
Avoid this newsagent patrolling the road right here and just sneak to the car.
buyer. The driver has the getaway car in position. I've pinged you the GPS. Get to the buyer, don't bring the cops, and we're home free.
This one, however, you can't avoid because he's standing right next to the car, and if you try to get in the car, he's going to notice you taking off and shoot you. So what you want to do is get as close as you can to him, quickly shoot him, and then get right in after. It doesn't matter if you shoot right here because either way, this is going to be the last takedown where you have to preserve your stealth. In other words, you're gonna get spotted right here anyways.
You should avoid the bulk of the cops this way. The only thing that matters is making it to your ride.
Once you grab the Furia, it's the same strat as usual, you just want to make your way to the helicopter. I recommend driving slowly on the way there so it has time to spawn in. If you drive too fast, it's not going to spawn and you'll have to drive around the block and back to make it appear, which takes more time. I should also mention that the Furia is only a 2-door car, so if you are doing this heist with more than 2 players, the Furia getaway is probably not going to be optimal for you. You're probably going to want to take the way where you take a left after you take out the 2 newsagents. But yeah, I'm sure most of you know the drill with the helicopter by now. You just gotta climb up the building, get in, and then fly to the destination. And that is going to be all for this episode of my Diamond Casino Heist Mastery Guide. Let me know in the comment section which big con approach you want me to cover next. And if you have your own strategies for the Young Ancestor approach, feel free to comment them down below. I'm sure I didn't cover everything in this video. In my last episode where I covered the security van approach, there were a few strategies and techniques that I didn't even know about, so I thank you guys for telling me about those. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more guide and PvP related content. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.